Hi everyone. I thought today it's time for us to talk about how do you build a product. I felt I'd probably bring you and share with you how did I think about building our product over the years. So when you see this room, like I just mentioned to you, you will see a lot of offline elements. You will see a cupboard, you will see a mattress, you will see two cushions, you will see a side table, you'll see a bed lamp, a painting. As you see all of these, you may think, but this is all still the old apartment business. What's really changed here with the use of data science and technology? Every decision that you see around here is influenced by data science and learnings after hundreds and thousands of similar rooms around the world. Let me tell you each one of them. We've learned over the years, having accommodations with rooms, having cushions and runners, bring a sense of color and enthusiasm in the room, and we have seen consumers willing to spend a little more money. Let's talk about the basics. We have seen that 6-inch mattresses allow our customers to have a good experience while making sure that the costs are well managed. The linen here, this linen is 350 thread count, single striped satin linen, which ensures it gives you a clean look. You know that this bed is clean from the photos itself, but on the other side, you can trust the experience. One of the things you may find fascinating that we learned from data is that portraits and small wall paintings can make a huge difference to your sales prices. What I saw with our data early in the day is whichever rooms had a nice portrait and consumers felt that there was a sense of a boutique hotel, they were willing to pay 5 to 10% extra. So for instance, a portrait like this could fetch you $4 to $5 extra because the customer felt this is a nice boutique hotel. A nice bed lamp, if you see a lot of our photos, you'd see that the bed lamp would regularly be switched on in order to give a feeling or an experience of having a room where you can have a good sleep. Each one of these experiences comes together to make sure that consumer has a better experience, is willing to book it once this picture is available on the internet, and of course is willing to pay the price that we eventually put on the top of this. I hope this helps you in any business that you set up, even if it's a salon business. Using data to figure out which are the 10 services you should provide. How should the chairs look like when you demonstrate that business on Google listings or at various different places? How do you price each one of the bookings? In any business around the world, if you use data to make decisions, your business will be more profitable, your customers will be more happy, and you'll build a better product. In the new world of creator economy, every small business is competing with each other to get the customer's attention and get the highest number of transactions. To be the top 5 ranks on a website is critical. There are 3 things that matter the most: photography, pricing, reviews and ratings, great rankings, and others. A few things we did in order to make sure that our home here is among the best choices for customer is look at what goes right in hotels that are probably priced much higher. Because in the new world we live in, customers want the best products for the lowest of prices. A few things that we saw that were in bigger hotels, but customers would like it even if they were booking a mid-market holiday home, were as under. One of them is taking all the white or the colorful light and replacing them with warm white light, as you see right above. A warm white light allows you to make sure the customer feels that it's a good experience, one that is designed to make them feel pleasant when they come in and stay, and something that they're just used to staying in various hotels around the world. But that's not it. When we spoke to our customers and saw pictures, we realized that customers care a lot about washrooms, toilets, and the ability to make sure that the experience is truly top-notch. So not only did we design washrooms that were simple and ones that were clean and that customers liked, we also started investing in building our own toiletries that helps improve our ratings and ensures that, again, the same hotel or the holiday home can get higher revenue. In these spaces, making sure that you're constantly looking at being the best for the customer is very crucial. So, as a part of which, the size of the home, the living area, and making sure that there is a place for our customers to feel like they're themselves, they can cook food in the kitchen and enjoy a good meal instead of in their bedroom at a side table. Actually, in an open area with their friends and family together is a very special part of the experience. Over the years, I have seen every single time making the same job in over 190,000 different places is complicated but not impossible. My view is that travel in itself is, of course, a good opportunity, but that's not something that I wake out of bed for every day. I wake up from bed every day to make sure that the product thinking of saying that every time a home joins Oyo or a hotel joins Oyo, they will constantly win and be successful. They will receive 2 times higher revenue because we will ensure that interiors are designed to get higher business. We will ensure we price, for example, this holiday home, we would have designed in a manner that it is better than 95% or 90% of the spaces in this neighborhood, and we will price this better than 90% of the places. So better than 90% and cheaper than 90%. A customer's delight. That's something that ensures that our homeowners and hotel owners are successful about. And like I said in one of our sections earlier, the one and the single biggest thing I'm excited about for the future is saying that you could be a small business, but if you use our products and join our family, we would ensure that each one of your businesses are much more successful than earlier. Doing this actually seems fairly straightforward, isn't it? Getting a good mattress, a good linen, good runner, good lighting, clean rooms, clean apartments. Doing this with 190,000 homes and hotels, slightly complicated. But doing this by providing our hotel and homeowners a constant jump is hard, and that's where technology comes in. And I'd love to show you how does this hotel and homeowner manage their house when they think about it from a digital perspective. How do we convince each one of these 190,000 people to do all the things that I just shared with you? How do we convince them to price it exactly at a place that they will get higher revenue? And how do we enable them to do all of this without a lot of hassle so it doesn't become a pain for them, but rather a pleasant experience? That's what I'm excited about, and I hope all of this will help you design products for your customers, your business partners over the years to come. I think naming a product can be incredibly hard, especially when you're getting started. Back in the day when I was getting started, there were 4 to 5 things I cared the most about. The first, domain. In this new world we live in, having a website that is available on your name used to matter, at least back in the day. Now, of course, you have .co, various things, so you can still get the name of your liking. The second thing that we cared a lot about, or at least I cared a lot about, was being able to make sure that the name is truly not related to a region in India, right? Like India has many languages, so I didn't want it to be North Indian or South Indian or any of it. So I felt it should mean nothing, so it is simpler. The third that is critical, and in my view the most important in this discussion, is I don't think the name matters a lot. Back in the day, when probably Google was getting started, I don't think they thought that it was a great name. I just think that at the end of the day, your service is what differentiates whether you're doing a good job or not versus the name in itself. I don't know if that helps, but that's an example of saying that the name really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, a good product experience makes your name more successful rather than your name makes your product or service better.